We got another one from Wager Rewards. Thank you so much for the super chat. He says the JPY is still at 162 even after the hike. Will the Bank of Japan act soon and drastic, like another 0.5% or 50 basis points, after seeing 0.25 or 25 basis points did literally nothing? What at the moment does JPY have to hit before they say enough is enough? Can they wait it out until the next meeting, or will they have to act sooner? I think they're going to have to act sooner. Their back is up against the wall. If we do see another spike in oil, which I do anticipate this week, once the people figure out that the oil reserves are super low, I think oil is going to go back the other way. Don't trade that. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not giving you financial advice. This is my opinion. But if that were to occur, you would see inflation rear its head there in Japan again. You would see the yen continue to weaken against the dollar, and they would have no recourse left after the intervention today but to act and raise interest rates aggressively. They need to be at 1.5 or higher, so 50 basis points is what you're discussing there. We put it at some of the projections that the people at the Bank of Japan have discussed. But that's also going to push their 10-year over 3%. It's going to push their other bonds up, which are also hitting all-time highs in recorded history. So, yeah, I do not see a way, and this is dangerous. I'm just going to say this. This is dangerous for me to say this. I personally don't see a way that they can make it to the next meeting or monetary meeting without coming out with an emergency something and acting. I really, they are backed into a corner here that they cannot get out of. So we still don't have the OCC giving guidance on stablecoins. I'm still waiting on that. That's supposed to be due by July 18th. We did have FinCEN, FDIC, and one other regulatory body come out with their guidelines for institutions around stablecoins. Their proposed guidelines, excuse me. They have a 60-day comment period on that. The regulator for stablecoins and who we need the oversight from is the OCC. We got that from the CFTC and the SEC on commodities and securities being tokenized. We now need that for stablecoins to be adopted at scale and be rolled out to be able to mitigate the risk of the bond market collapsing when the reverse carry trade unwinds. They've been very methodical up to this point of rolling things out prior to